Okay, so what exactly is a Gantt chart? Honestly, just think of it like a super clear visual timeline for your project. Down the side, you list all your tasks. Then, stretching across the top, you've got time. And that's it. That simple layout gives you this incredible bird's eye view of your entire project, from the very beginning to the very end.
So today we will learn how to create Gantt chart. So before starting the Gantt chart, we need a table. So I have created four columns table. First column for activity name, dance, sports, game, song, and study. And second column for start date and then duration, and fourth one column for end date. So we can find out the duration by using this start date and end date. So first time using with the equal sign, and then end date cell value and cell reference, and then minus uh, after this start date, then we can press enter. So this is the duration for first activity. You can calculate the duration for all the activities by double click on this small rectangle corner, so it will calculate automatically, right? After this I'm selecting this whole table to create a Gantt chart, right? So I'm after selecting this whole table, click on insert tab. Then under the chart group you can choose this 2D bar chart, right? So we can take the different styles from this list. So I'm selecting um, okay, this one I'm selecting. Okay, this one I'm selecting, right? Then I'm right clicking on this format axis. So here we have to enter the minimum value, right? But in this field, we need to enter the general uh, value, not date. So it will not accept the date. So that's why I'm converting these dates into the number form, right? So I'm selecting these two columns and converting these dates into the general format. Yeah, and then I'm right clicking on this horizontal axis and clicking on format axis. And here you can enter the minimum value from your table. So your minimum value is 45728. 45728. Then you can enter the maximum value, right? So your maximum value according to your table is 45868. 45868, right? Okay, so then after this you need to right click on this vertical axis. Okay, so then go to format axis. Here you need to scroll up and then choose the categories in reverse order. So your bar will be reversed, visible in the reverse order, right? Then I want to hide these bars because these bars are indicating the end date. So that's why I want to hide these bars. So right click on this bar and then choose format data series. Then here is the first option is fill in line. So I'm selecting on this, and the next option you can select no fill option. So your end date bar will be hide. Okay. Similarly, you can hide this start date bar also by selecting this no fill option. Okay. Then you can click on outside this chart, so you will see this is the Gantt chart, right? Or you can also delete these labels uh, by selecting this end date label, and then you can press delete key. So this one is the uh, Gantt chart. You can change the title also, so it will be good. Gantt chart. Okay, after this you can also revert these dates by selecting these and go to more number format option. Then here is the option date, right? So from this list you can choose your date in, from this list, like this one format we have taken in from the starting. So this one is much better. Okay. So then click on OK. So you will see your table is looking like a previous one. So it's a Gantt chart, right?